Welcome to this video on Unifield. In this film we will show you how to complete a donor form. So you can find a donor form under the Accounting Business Application, Grant Management and then Donors. So on the Donors form we have headers with fields to complete and then reporting lines to set. So we're going to start by filling the donor name field, like for instance video donor 1. Then we give the form a donor code and then we select the type of reporting that we want. So eMark and total project. So this is for donors requiring reporting both on the specific use of their grant and on total project costs. Then we have total project only. So this type of reports shows the cost of the entire project, excluding expenses allocated to the private funding pool, which are considered non-eligible for any dollar. And then the last one is eMarked only, which shows only the expenses allocated to a specific grant. So we're going to select for these exercises total project only. Then the reporting currency we can choose, for instance, the USD. The active checkbox is checked and you need to specify if the donor contributes or not to overhead. So you do that in these fields. So if the donor funds a % of direct cost, then you will select here percentage of direct cost and you will specify the rate in this field, overhead percentage. And if the donor funds a % of the total cost of the grant, then you will select this option and you will specify the rate here. The reporting lines section is where we link the reporting lines which represent the reporting format of the donor to the expense account. So to create reporting lines, you select the button New, and we will create first the view line. So we're going to call, for instance, the view line transport expenses. The code will be, for instance, 1. It is actually a view line type, and we're going to save and create a new one. So the next one will be, for instance, international travel. The code would be 1.1. The parent line would be transport expenses. The line in this case will be actual, and we're gonna link the line to expenses account by selecting here the button Add. In the search account destination window, we type in the field GL account, for instance, travel, and then we get all the accounts which have travels in their description. So in this case we're going to select, for instance, international and with the 4 destination types, and then we click on select and then save and new to add a new line. So now what we did, we input a new line called domestic travel, linked to transport expenses, and then with expense account 64110 and the 4 different destinations. So we save and close. Okay, and now we save the form. Alright, this is it. Thanks for listening.